Good evening, everyone. This is the Doctor, and we're going to do a little bit of a different video today. I don't always go live into my actual game to record these videos, but in order to talk about dismantling, I just want to make sure that I get this right for you guys and that you guys kind of understand the risks you're taking with dismantling and how to fully take advantage of dismantling when you are in the process of doing it. There's a lot of people that don't understand that you only have a limited amount of dismantles per day. They also run out of crafting materials because they have all of this junk that has just been accumulating in their inventory, right? They've been crafting things, they've been experimenting with things, and they don't realize that you can get everything except for the recipe, and in the case of +1 and +2 weapons, anything except the books that were used to awaken it as well. So let's jump into our equipment menu, and I'll show you guys just a little bit about dismantling and my thoughts and process behind it. Because you can see here just in my inventory, I have a shit ton of equipment. Most of this was from when I was doing my equipment videos and I was trying to craft every single thing in the world so that I could get all of the stats for you guys on those videos. Down here in the lower right hand corner you can see that we do have the dismantle button. It's right next to the digs. And you're going to notice a couple things on the screen. You're going to notice that in the lower left hand corner right down here, there's the times dismantled. So every day you have an opportunity to dismantle something 10 times. So you can only dismantle things 10 times every single day. So if you have a backstock of weapons or what have you, can see I have just a shit ton of kotetsus right now. That's because I'm in the process of making a kotetsu +5 for my Sir O. But if you just have a shit ton of weapons, it's a really good way to get back very useful materials that you would otherwise have to farm in either a item ×2 campaign or a JP ×2 campaign. So let's go ahead and find an item here. Let's go ahead and do Iron Helm, because I'm not gonna use these Iron Helms. And you can see here that I can actually select multiple. There was a glitch for a while where the dismantle would not work on my game. So I would actually go to dismantle multiple and I had to dismantle them one at a time. So we're gonna go on the Iron Helm and we're gonna select 2 Iron Helms. You can see there is a gil cost associated with it down at the bottom, and that gil cost for these 2 Iron Helms is 4,000 gold. I'm going to go to Dismantle. Now, this menu is important because this is going to tell you what you're going to get back. So you can see here it's just going to go over all of the information. It's going to give you that warning if rare or better equipment have been selected. And then you want to go to Confirm Materials, because confirming materials is going to be what is going to tell you what you're getting back. So in this situation, I'm going to get Murky Fluid ×20 back, which sounds great to me. We're going to go ahead and confirm and do it. And you can see that I got Murky Fluid back. Now, let's see, and let's make sure, and watch this be one of those situations where I don't have an Iron Helmet recipe. I sure do. Let's see what an Iron Helmet recipe essentially cost me. So you can see here that in the Iron Helm crafting recipe, to craft an Iron Helmet costs the recipe book, and then it costs the murky fluid. So you can see I got all of the murky fluid back, but I did not get the recipe book back. So I lost the recipe book in that situation. Now let's go ahead and let's take a weapon that I've already leveled up and let's dismantle it and let's show you guys what happens with that. So I'm looking for a +1 in here that, you know, maybe I don't need. Let's take this wizard's hat +1, and first of all let's make sure that it's not. Well, you know what? It's okay. It's okay. It's just a wizard's hat +1. So we'll go to dismantle, right? And then it's going to confirm my materials. Now, for those of you that don't know, in order to craft a wizard's hat +1, you need 2 wizard hats that are level 1, and then it requires a recipe book to level it up. So you can see here in the confirmed materials, I'm actually going to get 2 wizard hats back, and I'm going to get the murky fluids back. So that's probably a worse example than what I want to show you guys. I don't want to break apart my kotetsu for you guys, because I do actually want that. I want to show you guys a +2 though. What happens when you dismantle the +2, and what you have is 2 +1s essentially. So let's go to that golden blade +2 that I had back here. And for those of you that don't know, to make a golden blade +2, it does require 2 golden blade +1s at level 10. So I'm going to come in here, I'm going to select dismantle, and you can see under my materials, I'm going to get 2 golden blade plus 1s times 2, and then I'm going to get all of the items that it would have taken to craft that plus 2 weapon. So let's go ahead and dismantle this. So I dismantled this, and I see I got 2 golden blade plus 1s. Well, let's check those golden blade plus 1s. So you can see here that the golden blade plus 1s that I got back are actually at level 1 again. And that means that in order to plus 2 it, I am actually going to have to re-level them up and redo that all again. For the golden blade plus 3, if I dismantled it, I would actually get 2 golden blade plus 2s. And one good thing about this is that when you dismantle it, their types do change. So the type that they become is random. You do, of course, lose the books for leveling them up, right? So like if I had leveled my golden blade plus 2, my plus 3 into 2 golden blade plus 2s, I would actually have to use the books to get those golden blade plus 2s to level 20 again before I could craft it into the golden blade plus 3. So you do lose the books, and that's probably the most important part, is that it essentially just gives you the base of the weapon and the recipe, and along with that, it doesn't give you the books with it. And if you used any hammers, if you used any of the seals on enhancing that equipment, it's all going to go down the gutter. So you're essentially losing all of the work that you invested into it, but you're getting the raw weapon back. So for those of you that are just suffering, right? Let's say that you made a plus 5 vital greatsword, and you're just like shooting yourself right now. You can actually dismantle that into 2 golden blade plus 4s, and you will have to invest the books in them to level them up again to level 40 in order to get that golden blade plus 5. But that is a way to get a chance at a golden blade plus 5 with the right type right now. If I were you, I would just level up the golden blade plus 4s, keep them until the quality of life update that's coming in the future where you can choose the type of the weapon that you want to have exist, and go forward from there. So there's a whole bunch of different things that you can do with this dismantle feature, and it's a feature that's been highly requested in my channel since there's a lot of people who don't understand the dismantle feature. I'll be the first to tell you that in order to test this, I dismantled a golden blade plus 3 on stream on Twitch, and it was probably one of the most painful things ever when I realized I had to farm up all of the books for my plus 2 golden blade weapons and awaken them to level 20 again, use all the books, get into the golden blade plus 3. It was a pain in my ass. So I promise you guys, don't make that mistake. Make sure if you have a lot of junk equipment, you're using your dismantle feature every day. Just get rid of all that junk. There's so much equipment in here you don't need. I'm sure I'm the same way as you guys are. And if you guys have any other questions for the dismantle feature, make sure you do talk down in the comments section. I love hearing from you guys. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.